I was asked to monitor customer service calls after hours and discovered the same voicemail had been left for years without anyone responding. I took the after-hours monitoring job because it paid a little extra and required almost no interaction. The company handled utilities for a mid-sized city, and my role was simple. Review customer service calls that came in overnight, flag emergencies, and tag anything that needed follow-up in the morning. Most nights were dull. Wrong numbers, drunk complaints, people forgetting their account numbers and rambling into the void. I wore headphones, sipped bad coffee, and counted the minutes until sunrise. Then I noticed the voicemail. It was short, calm, polite, the same voice every time. Hello, I'm calling again about the unresolved issue at my address. I've been trying to reach someone for a while now. I understand things get busy. Please call me back when you can. No anger, no desperation, just patience. The timestamp said it had been left at 2:47 in the morning. I tagged it for follow-up and moved on. The next night I heard it again. Same voice, same tone, slightly different wording, same address. At first, I assumed it was a coincidence, someone persistent with an unresolved issue. But when I searched the system, my stomach tightened. That voicemail had been coming in for years. Not daily, not even weekly, but consistently, sometimes months apart, sometimes only weeks, always after midnight, always polite, always unanswered. Each time it had been tagged, archived, and quietly buried under newer calls. There was no resolution ticket, no escalation record, no note explaining why nothing had happened, just a trail of unanswered patience. I brought it up to my supervisor the next morning. She frowned, clicked around for a bit, then said, "That account's complicated." She didn't elaborate. She marked it as historical and told me not to worry about it. That answer didn't sit right with me. Over the next week, I listened more carefully. I started pulling older calls connected to the same address. The voice sounded older in the earliest recordings, stronger, steadier. In the newer ones, there was a faint tremor, like the caller was speaking more slowly, choosing words carefully. But the tone never changed. Still polite, still understanding, still waiting. One night, curiosity got the better of me. I checked public records for the address. The property had been listed as pending review for years. Not condemned, not approved, just stuck, buried in paperwork. The issue wasn't dramatic. It was a zoning error made years ago during a system update. One incorrect classification triggered a chain of automatic restrictions. No one corrected it because the system didn't flag it as urgent, and no one felt responsible enough to take ownership. So the problem sat there, and the person kept calling. That night, the voicemail came in again. "I know this probably isn't your fault," the voice said. "I just wanted to make sure someone still sees this. Something about that broke me a little. I did something I technically wasn't supposed to do. I escalated it directly to a department manager with a detailed note and a full call history attached. I didn't dramatize it. I didn't accuse anyone. I just laid out the facts." 2 days later, the address status changed. A week after that, a resolution ticket appeared for the first time. The voicemail didn't come in that night, or the next. A month later, I found a new message in the system. Different tone, same voice. "I wanted to say thank you," it said. "Someone finally called me back." That was it. No explanation, no praise, just gratitude. I sat there longer than necessary, staring at the screen. The job ended a few weeks later. Another temp replaced me. The system kept running, same as always, but I think about that voicemail more often than I expected. Not because of the mistake, but because of how easy it was for everyone to accept silence as an answer. If I learned anything from that job, it's this. Systems don't ignore people. People do by assuming someone else will handle it, and sometimes all it takes to change. Years of neglect is one person, finally listening long enough to notice a pattern.